While the economic crisis is having a toll on businesses, a group of bilateral chambers of commerce is challenging government to address the current economic challenges and harassment of members by officials of the Ghana Revenue Authority. They believe the current economic challenges will erode the gains Ghana has made in becoming the leading and favorable destination for business and investment in Africa. Simon Maggi is Executive Secretary of the American Chamber of Commerce in Ghana, which is part of this group. Thanks for joining us. He joins us on phone. So what's the feedback you're getting from the Bilateral Chamber of Commerce on the impact of the economic crisis on the operations?
Well, thank you, and good afternoon to your viewers or listeners, wherever they may be, and thank you for having us. Our members, like every other member of business in this country, is concerned about the economic situation in the country. But we also firmly believe that the solution out of the economic situation in the country is for the private sector to really play a leading role in generating the economic value required to get Ghana out of it. So that has been our position. So we've been affected like every other business in the country by the situation, but we are firmly convinced that all of us coming together, we could get Ghana out of this economic problem.
Well, and I'm sure you are following efforts being made by the government to secure a deal with the IMF to turn around the economy. In fact, we just heard the president say talks with China for debt cancellation is progressing positively and that he expects a deal at the end of this month. I'm also wondering how that hits you as a group. Are you as optimistic about economic recovery once a deal is secured?
Yes, we are very optimistic about that. We think that the country is on the right path. Our engagement with IMF is also on the right path. And we believe that once we get a deal, the country could get some breathing space, and then the private sector can then play a major role in delivering the values that is required to get out of this problem. So we are very confident about that. And we believe government is on the right path.
Do you have the luxury of time if there is a setback in securing the deal at the end of this month?
Well, I mean, I honestly don't have any answer to that. I believe that what we all know is that government is on course, and that's what we should stick by. Our consent has been that we are really encouraging the GRA to really take a business, friendly approach to taxation. I mean, we concede and stand by the fact that revenue mobilization is essential to get the country out of these current economic challenges. And our members are largely in the formal sector that, they go about paying their taxes. And so the posturing, the perceived posturing and the perceived predicting nature of the GRA officials, it's really of big concern to them. And that's how come we have to put it out.
What would be a business-friendly approach?
Well, I mean, it is known that the GRA works with these companies for many years, and so they do understand their business models. A solid engagement on what we want is appropriate. We are also convinced that sometimes the media publications about the tax engagement, some of these companies are listed, if not handled well, may have significant impact on the operations here or on the operations in other parts of the world as well. So that's very important for us, and that's what we want them to be. We want it to be more partnership, we want more of partnership and more of engagement in dealing with these issues than putting it out there and creating all the problems that come with it.
All right. So final one. I see you also have concerns about the currency volatility. You have some demands of the Bank of Ghana as well.
Yes, we do. I mean, we know that the Bank of Ghana is working, to really get the cedi stabilized. And we firmly support that. We think we all have a role to play in stabilizing the cedi. What we are, however, calling on the Bank of Ghana is to lay out the modalities for the cessation of providing forex for the import of certain critical goods into the country. We'll be happy to engage with the Bank of Ghana on that one, and we fully support those efforts as well.
All the best. Simon Maggi, Executive Director of the American Chamber of Commerce Ghana. Appreciate your time with us. Now,